Welcome to another GDT segment, Gosh Darn Terms. In our GDT segments, we discuss terms that you or someone you know may be using incorrectly. For this segment, let's discuss perpendicular versus normal to the surface. When you say something is normal to the surface, does that mean it is perpendicular? The word perpendicular is in the definition of normal, so they are similar. But the two words are used differently when speaking of orientation tolerances compared to speaking of tooling or dimensional measurement practices. The difference is really all about whether the surface you're dealing with is perfectly flat, like a plane, or curved. First, let's distinguish between perpendicularity and perpendicular. In GD&T, we have the perpendicularity symbol. When we use this symbol, we are saying that a feature is oriented at 90 degrees, perpendicular, within a tolerance zone that is constrained in orientation relative to a plane or axis of a datum reference frame. On this drawing, we see that datum feature B is perpendicular within 0 at MMC to a datum reference frame that is constrained by datum plane A. Now let's go back to high school geometry. In geometry, we were taught the word perpendicular. We say two lines or two planes are perpendicular when they intersect at exactly 90 degrees. No tolerance, a perfect intersecting angle. So how does that differ with normal to the surface? When something is normal to the surface, it means there is a vector that is 90 degrees to a tangent plane for the surface at that specific point. You can see from our curved surface that we don't have lines or planes that intersect at exactly 90 degrees, but rather different vectors that are 90 degrees to the surface at any given point. We use this term when speaking of a force acting on a surface or to describe the vector that is used for the correct measurement probe approach path for a specific point on a surface. I hope this helps to clarify the difference between perpendicular and normal. Many people use them incorrectly. Don't be one of them. Tec-Ease is here to help you with your GDT and your GD&T. Remember, at Tec-Ease, GD&T rules. See you next segment.